Could you even believe it's not raining? We got one! Got one and lost one. Oh, the escape of the fishy. So I get you back up in get you back in this, stick this thing back in, get in there and yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh my goodness. Close. Oh! There we go. We caught one, we got one, we caught a fish. We got one shaker, one keeper as soon as the storm hit. I think it's probably going to be another storm hits and then, but it's not raining right now. We got one. It was on the float. We had a shaker. It was about 25 inches on that same one that hit before in the same spot on the little spoon on the bottom. And then when I turned out to come back in this cove again, on the turn out, it hit the float on the same side. And that one was a keeper. It hit the emerald spoon, one up from the bottom. Washington, Tawanasaya, Tawanasaya. Hello. Lots of feed in here. They're biting on my little spoon so far today. I mean, this just goes on and on. It's like that all over back here. See, there's some more fish. Good to see a keeper. I'm trying just running straight down the middle of it this pass. Sometimes that works good. I fished here once or twice before. Thank God for carrots. Always got some food around, little nibblets this morning. If we could get one more, that would be good. I'll tell you what, there's a big black cloud behind us. I might lose you guys. Marines and Army Mom, hello! Got some pretty bad weather. But I thought I'd check back in and let you know I got one. I got one! One keeper, one shaker. About a 9-pounder, I guess. Mrs. Scooter's back! I got some serious weather in here, Longbeard. Hold on, when I get turned around, I'll show you this rain cloud. It's probably going to block my signal. Maybe we'll get out of it. Look at this cloud. See it out there? Ah! Hit the bank. Showing the cloud, and I'm going to run into the bottom. It's alright, it's all mud back here. Yeah, I'll be in California soon. I just listened to the fishing report for the long-range boats into California. They're getting the wahoo, they're getting the yellowtail, they're getting the yellowfin tuna. I'm so excited. I hope I get a wahoo. The way things are going for me, the wahoo probably bite me on the hand, bite me right over the stitches. See if we can get another bite. how many bites we get? 3 bites on the same little spot. It's like a reef, and it's mouth to one of those outlets I was telling you about. Lee Haley, we got bad signal today, but I just caught a fish. I got a doctor's appointment to pull my stitches out, so I gotta quit early, so I didn't go very far. Thanks, Mrs. Scooter. I hope everything's going well in New Jersey or Pennsylvania, wherever you live. Here we go. We're lining them up. We're lining them up. We're getting in the right area now. Pearlman! We got bad weather today, Pearlman. Signals in and out. My 3rd stream in 2 hours or something. Nobody really likes it. Haven't gotten any subscribers today. YouTube's being real stingy. Hey Pearlman, what do you think about this 6.5 by 300 Weatherby? I think I need one. Right after I get another vehicle. Yeah, it's bad right here. It was just raining like the whole air turned into water droplets coming down all at once and killed my stream. That was like 5 minutes ago. This is what we get, thunderstorms in November and late October sometimes. I was offshore last year in a thunderstorm. I was praying like crazy. I was on my knees praying I didn't get hit by the lightning. It was like all around me. Thank God, good, he didn't zap me because it seemed imminent. There was lightning all around. Big lightning bolt, like right into the water all around my boat. Come on, let's get another one. I got a keeper, still gotta clean it. It's just sitting in the box back there. I heard the 7mm PRC's got problems. It's very sensitive. Why don't you just go big and get the 300 PRC? I heard that was great, other than the recoil. These are baby carrots. I was just reminded of that. Remember that childhood song? You don't stick your finger in your nose. And you don't stick your finger in your ear. I had to resist. Come on, pig. Nothing on the flashers yet. All on the spoons. That's normal. Some birds are getting fired up here. They're all flying around looking at the water right next to my boat. They're looking. Are you in the tree stand right now, Lee? If you are, I guess you don't have the volume up, or maybe you got earbuds in. Youth season just opened for the kids today for deer. They went out with their Uncle Arnie. They're out with Arnie. He took them, with his truck, he took them back to a spot where he could drive up and deer hunt. They all wanted to go to the islands. There's more deer on the islands, but the weather forecast is good. They have an open skiff, you know, and the island they want to go to is like 16 miles up the bay where I was fishing yesterday. And they talk about thunderstorms. That's not good. And high wind potential as well. It's supposed to be real nice on Saturday. I bet if they go up to that island on Saturday, they get one. Icelandic hit a deer call and he lost it. I need to make him another one. Because you really want to call. It's so thick here. The bushes are so thick, it's unbelievable. You wouldn't even believe it. Alright, I'm in the zone now. This is where I've been getting the fish. I had three bites in here this morning. Botnia Muzzlebricka. In my old age and stupidity, I've learned to just, I don't know, it's like a mental trick. I prayed that God would allow me to squeeze the trigger without flinching. And mostly I can. Also, I got this 6.5 Creedmoor with a suppressor on it. And when I shoot that thing, I accurized it and everything. It shoots so nice and it's so accurate that it's almost like my body learned if I just totally go into like meditation of I will squeeze the trigger and get my breathing right, and then I see the bullet holes print one inside of the other. It makes it easier for me to shoot the 300 and the 338 because it's like I know if I squeeze the trigger I get the result. So I don't know. I don't sit there and shoot groups with them, but I didn't have any problem sighting in this year, I'll tell you that much. I just got my reloading bench out of the attic because we sold a chair. I had like a big lazy boy chair. And with all my wife's stuff in the house, there wasn't any room for the reloading, so we took it upstairs. Sold the chair, and then real quick I put the reloading bench back in. Cindy, good to see you. Woo! Come on, fish. I'm already past where I got the bite before. How dare you not bite? There's like these little bays here, see? These little coves. Back in between the island there and the other side of the island there. Oh, there he is. Big fish, big fish. Look at him go. There. Oh. Oh, stay on there now. Come on. We'll be falling off of there. Catch that sucker before he gets away. That thing hit like a beast. Bring him up nice and slow. Stay on there, please. Might have already lost him, I don't know. No, he's still on there. Look, barely hooked. I kind of hooked him in the shoulder a little bit, right there. See it? Hopefully they won't notice. Assassin. Thought it was gonna get away, so I just went for it, man. I got him kind of in a bad spot, but I'll probably let it go. Just a tiny gaff prick right at where they're gonna cut its head off anyway. Get the blood out of him. It's a hatchery fish. You can see where his fin's been nicked. That's what I'm worried about right there. That's a very small nick. I think we'll be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. Got it. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, the blue hoochie again. I'm about to go buy another pack at the hardware store. Remind me. Two on. We got, well, three fish bit the spoon. Golden chrome, small spoon. And now one on the hoochie. What I really like is that they're biting right up under the boat, because I just got all those new anodes on there and that copper and aluminum plate. I'm catching a lot of fish right up under the boat. You know, that's really good. That's what I wanted to see. Praise God. Maybe it worked. I know it's nothing I did. Good old Malcolm Russell has been helping me out. Yeah, that one's bigger. A little bit. I have to measure that one. I didn't measure the last one either, to tell you the truth. Looks big enough. I think they're getting $19 for a pack of these. 19 for 5. That's 1/5 of my fish. Yeah, he was hooked. I saw that hook wasn't in there very deep. Everything's hitting our starboard side so far today. Not bad so far, Lee. It's $9 right now. That's pretty good. I mean, I'd like to see it be $12. It would have to be 12 or $15 to make up for inflation, since it used to be $10 like 5, 6, 7 years ago. It was $10. No one's even doing it. Everybody else has got a government job or whatever. There's only 3 of us in Yakutat now that do this full time. Quite a few will break out. Quite a few people will come out if it's good. You know, if fishing gets good, you get a lot more than 3 boats. But For a standard winter king fishing, it's hardly anybody. Not very many fish. That carrot wasn't as good as the other ones. Wouldn't say it was bad, but it just wasn't premium. There's some stupid otters again. Wish I could shoot them. Maybe they'll let me shoot them soon. Take care of that overpopulation real quick. Carlos Alvarez, oh, thank you very much. We got two. Really ought to go clean them while it's not raining. Not raining and we're on the back tack. Here we go. Now come out and clean these fish. Looks like we got a good line going back up the drag too. Maybe we'll get another hit. Maybe we'll get another hit on our way through here. Look at this. That one's a beauty. That one there is like 12 pounds easy. The other one's just a keeper. Where's Kim? Kim needs to tell me my box is too dirty. I should be ashamed of that fish box. Can't believe you would show it. You guys remember Kim? Okay. Here we go. Here's what we call long-tailed salmon. If its tail was short, it wouldn't make it, but its tail is not short, it's long. You can also see that it's been in the back bay here eating shrimp, because see how orange the guts are? That's from eating so many shrimp. Looks like, yep, see what's in its stomach? Shrimp, right there. The shrimp live in these rocks. Really high quality fish because they turn bright red. They're like brilliant. The meat, this beautiful fish. See how nice and orange he is, or she. A lot of times the bigger ones don't have it. The bigger ones are just coming right through. Don't hang out. He's red though, real red. Oh yeah, this one's been in here too, look. Packed with shrimp. Totally packed with them, see? Little rock shrimp. That might actually be what all that feed is on the sonar. Like, how do I know? I've seen shrimp in here thick before by the cannery. I've seen them come up like clouds of shrimp like that size. Big clouds of them. There's no doubt about it. These are really high quality fish. They're very red. Shrimp-fed king salmon. I mean, there's much sounds better than shrimp-fed king salmon in the whole world. I mean, come on. That's good stuff. And if you want to see more of it, like and subscribe to the GLACIER SHARK. Memberships and merchandise available for support. Elon needs payments. Here we go. Here we go. Usually I can get 2 or 3 off that spot. We got 2 and we had another one that got away, so that might be about it. David Humphrey! And the other thing is I'm going to sell them today in a few hours, so the market's really going to like these. Hopefully they send them out. They don't hold on to them for a week, but they'll be out of my hands shortly. I like to try and definitely get that blood and slime off the white part so they don't end up selling brown fish, you know. This fish could go either way, right? But to see how long his tail is, so he's got that long tail, it goes over the mark. Yeah. Long tail king salmon, paying the bills. Let's go. Very nice. Thank you, Lord. Good day. Is this Thursday live? Yeah, it's Thursday and we're live. We just need some more of them to move in here. Daggone sea otters, get out of here. Eating all my shrimp. Yeah, about the 6.5. I just want a 6.5 by 300, so I got a rifle that I can dial it in, and then I can go deer hunting with it and just like vaporize a hole through the deer or a moose even. I'm not trying to shoot it a whole bunch. I'd like to see it print a 1/2-inch group and then make up, 20 or 40 rounds for it, and then just set it aside. Kill stuff with it. A whitetail, yeah. Well, don't you have like a big pile of corn there? You should be able to get one. You hunting with a crossbow or what? Yeah, I've been doing the research on that. I want to get a 6.5 by 300 with a 26-inch barrel. And Loaded up with some of those Hunter Hammer copper bullets. Take a deer hunt. I know a guy on Kodiak Island. I haven't heard from him recently, but he said I could come deer hunting there. I might go deer hunting on Kodiak next fall. He said he's got a four-wheeler and his house backs up to the forest and everything. He said no problem, come up. I got my plate full this year. The other thing I was thinking about doing was going to Oregon and doing a renting a car and making a road trip in Oregon next year with Holly. Maybe I can get a deer tag down there. One thing about that 6.5 300 is that recoil, I was studying it, and the recoil is like maybe a little more than the 300 Win Mag. That's bad. But I'm used to it. It would probably not be as bad as my 338. Oh, you got the muzzle loader? Then the deer is dead meat, man. All you gotta do is see one, pretty much. Are you hunting on public land though? 58 cal. I always use the 45 cal with the shotgun primer. They're really being sporting about it there. I killed most of my deer in Virginia with a firearm. I killed with a 45 caliber muzzleloader and a shotgun primer. You ought to be good to go. Any minute now. Get out of here, mini min. I fishing for men. No hunting. Awesome people, tap the screen. I go fishing like every day. Like and subscribe, hit the bell notification. Thank you very much. We're king salmon trolling. It's a slow game of patiently waiting. But we're on a little bite right now. I got a couple fish on ice. Just do a couple on ice. Seems to be a few kings around this little rocky outlet. Oh, there's a whole bunch of sea otters there. That's why we need to do something about them. There's like 50 of them in here. Someone needs to do something. I'm not allowed to though, because I don't have the right skin color. So according to our government, I can't hunt them. I mean, I guess I got the right color. I'm just not the right tribe. I don't know. They're real picky about it. Oh my goodness! See all those otters? How many is that? Like 20 of them? They're all eating all the crabs. They eat everything they can catch. Clams and crabs mostly. Thanks for stopping by, 40 awesome people. Like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 9,100 subscribers. We catch a lot of fish here. It's slow right now, but come back June, July. Come back in July, we'll have more fish. For now, it's winter trolling, very slow. But the fish are valuable. The fish are worth about 85 bucks each right now. What's up, Alaskans? They come to see me. Yep, afternoon in Alaska, it's 12:02. You got the iron sight? You got fiber optic sights, or you probably got regular metal on a 58 caliber or 56 caliber, whatever that is. Holly says she loves me. I love you too, Holly, my beautiful wife. Thank you very much. Ah, it's getting shallow. Oh, there's a lot of feed in here. There's so much feed, I just read it on my sonar. It picked up on the sonar. Look at that ball right there. Look at that one. Ooh, man. That's the one. Gunned it because I thought I was going to hit the bottom. Best fish I ever tried? I have fond memories of eating fried flounder from being a kid. That's really good. Summer flounder back east is really good. I'm kind of sick of king salmon and halibut at this point. It's like food, you know? It's like, it's the best food, but after a while you get sick of it. It's just nothing, it's just more food. Short lunch break, hello to all. Let's read in the Bible. Joel 2:28. God's Spirit poured out. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour my Spirit out on all flesh. Your sons and daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Young men shall see visions. Also my men servants on my maid servants I will pour out my Spirit in those days. And I will give wonders in heaven and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood, before the coming of the great and awesome day of the Lord. And it shall come to pass that whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem there shall be deliverance, as the Lord has said, among the remnant whom the Lord calls. Amen. I know I can't have Lost Cruz in here without reading the Bible. Thank you, Lost Cruz. You're the best. Well, Holly's, God's the best. Then Holly's awesome. And then Lost Cruz. I gotta put you in the right order. Walleye? Where's the walleye? I didn't see it. We had walleye pollock last year. That was a good sign. How's the Demonio Niños today, Holly? She has quite the class here in Yakutat. Oh, good. Yeah, I tried it out. I cooked it a little bit too hard because it was still semi-frozen and we were late for Bible study, so I really let it have it. Kind of toughened it up. Nimby, hello! Oh, Nimby! This is the color of choice, Nimby, this one. Secret sauce. Oh, they like that right now. And it glows. You're biting that. That and a golden chrome spoon. Looks just like a shrimp, apparently. They're in here, and they're biting. They will bite a kind of a beige hoochie in this water. They tend to favor that when there's shrimp. Blue magoo. Coming around on it, like I was showing you guys, there's all these shallow, rocky coves and stuff back in there. That right there in between those is actually a channel. It's a channel that runs way back. See all that? So when the tide's going out, it all runs out. It all runs out. And I'm fishing right here. at the edge of the channel where it's all dumping out, all those little shrimp and stuff and fish coming in and out of there. Mostly I don't think the king salmon really go up in that shallow of water. Some of them probably do, sometimes. But you know, the 6, 8, 10 fathoms, right around the edge of that, they like it when the tide's pulling out of all that shallow rocky stuff. We're out here in like 11, 13 fathoms. Hunting with our hooks. I guess fishing is what they call it. We're angling for the Chinook. Yeah, what they call them, a salt chuck, I guess. And if you got a skiff, you can go back to that one at high tide during deer season, and the deer come out. And you go. Of course, we always park the boat on the beach first because you can't shoot out of the boat. There's lots of deer in there, but you don't see them very much. But sometimes during the rut, the bucks will just come charging out. Come on! There's some keepers around. Let's get them. Gotta keep off the rocks, right next to the rocks, but not in them. We're in this strike zone now. Thanks for joining me, 31 awesome people. We're in Alaska, fish for king salmon. That's my job. Then we're looking for the black-tailed buck. Yeah, buck. It's open for youth. I got some youth friends. Yep. I'm making the coffee hot this morning. Thanks, Holly. I love you too, babe. I need some more of those silicone rings for my finger. I was telling Holly yesterday I was running the gear and the ring, I have one of those gold, fake gold rings on, the rubber ones, and the wire caught it and it literally like blew off the boat at speed, just over the water. And when I saw it come off like that, I was going, oh man, was that the real one or was that, I really hope that wasn't the real one. It wasn't, so that's why I don't wear a ring. Because I lost it. Nice. I hope you get a bear and a deer. Then you can put the deer inside the bear and tie it together and drag it off the mountain. I cut my hand with a grinder. Oh, getting a bite. Getting a bite. There he is. Getting him on the port side. Looks like a little one. We'll let him pull on there. Maybe he will attract your big one. Oh, he's getting kind of frisky. Sometimes in this spot I notice they'll bite the ball, they'll bite the very bottom one, and then they pull straight down. And then you don't think you got a big one, so you go reel it in, and you find out it's big. Right in front of this salt chuck again. All the fish have been right here. If I could slow down a little bit. When I got that other one, I was going so darn fast, I was really worried the hook was going to tear out of it. David says it's a shaker. Looks an awful lot like a shaker, doesn't it? Oh, my float might be going too. The float just did something a little bit. I need to check it anyway. Big Rocket, hello! Like and subscribe to the GLACIER SHARK. We got enough people coming through now, maybe I can at least get one subscriber. I had a whole live stream of like 2,000 people and 0 subscribers. Maybe that's because those are all my good subscribers coming back. Got an interesting sonar mark. I guess since we've been catching fish here, it might be a fish. If it is a fish, it looks kind of big. See, we got one swimming with the boat. Coming right down the old line of rocks here. Nimby! Tie me some bead heads! I never go trout fishing. Look at me, I'm busy. I gotta work here. I am gonna go tuna fishing though next week. It's happening. And I kind of want to go ice fishing for these trout. The kids told me where they are, and now I know. We can go out there and go ice fishing if it gets cold enough. Yeah, that fish must be small. It's not doing hardly anything. Just chilling down there. I like to go as far as these rocks. It's like a point of rocks. We go up to the point and then turn around. I think that's where we got the big one, was right in here. In 100 feet of water now. A little bit tighter than that. 100 feet of water, we got a little one pulling on the left side. Yeah, I really like it when there's a few fish in here because, you know, it's like any weather you can fish it. 20 minutes from the harbor. Male's on strike. Our male's basically been on strike too. They've been taking like way too long to deliver. I ordered a bunch of hatching eggs and then none of them could hatch. I got one turkey to hatch and it just got all the spraddle legs. Legs were out like this. It's going like a crab or something. It ended up dying, of course. Not $100 worth of, $120 even worth of turkey eggs is down the drain. Because the male, instead of delivering in 5 or 6 days, took 3 weeks. That's not going to work for eggs. Never had that much problems before. I've got some duck eggs in too, and I think the duck eggs didn't take quite as long, but they still took like 2.5 weeks. It's probably not going to be any good for them either. Yeah, they really failed. It almost would have been better if they just went on strike and were like, we're not going to deliver anything, instead of making everything take so long. I blame it on Canada. They learned from you guys. Alright, we're going to make the turn, then we're going to get this little fish off of here, what I think's little. Anyway, some of my friends have chickens. My friend Les was trying to give me some old chickens. I'm like, I don't want old chickens. I want chicks. I want new chickens. Give me some eggs, you know? He's like, no, just take these old ones. They still lay eggs. No, I want the little chick, and then that'll motivate me to. I'm not done with my coop yet, so I don't want to actually have to do the work for the coop unless I got eggs hatched. Yeah, we did. We got the big one on the turn, or I don't know. We got the medium-sized one on the turn. $7 years old, yeah. That's pretty old. Well, see, that's the thing too, is that I really want meat birds. You know, I want ducks for meat. I don't really want layers. But I guess if all my eggs died and all I can get is chickens, I might as well do chickens. But I'd rather hatch the eggs and have the chicks. My neighbors have the chick. I don't know if I think the rooster's in there with them. They should be fertile. Maybe that they're not doing it because it's so late in the year, but I bet they are. I think it's been my experience, if you don't have enough hens, they get tore up because they're doing it too much. You gotta have enough hens to keep them busy. Alright, let's go get that fish. What we got here. I'm not expecting much out of this deal. Find out. Oh, gotta hit the high, bro. Okay. Woo. I got a bunch of mess still in here. I'm gonna take this mess home with me. All these things and stuff. Playing with the salmon guts. Now I got shrimp all over the deck. Go to buy it, it's like 12 bucks for these spoons. Got them slaying all over the place. There we go. There we go. Maybe I'm gonna all of a sudden on the top of a little bit too small. It's kind of close. Not that much. This much. Not that much. Yeah. See? Can you see them? Is it big enough? No. Right, it's close. How big is it? Huh? Oh, it's close. Not big enough. 26 inches, I think. It's about 26. It's real close. Where there's 26 inches, there's 20 inches. Got off. Show you something about with all my zincs and my aluminum anodes. Look at my stops now, my copper stops. See how bright they are? They're just like polished, you know. It's like they're the opposite of being dark, you know. When you're not isolated your Gerties, or you don't have enough zincs, they start turning black. And in fact, my stops on this starboard side are darker than that. One, two. Heavily biting. Switch it up a little bit. We're not getting any fish on that side. There's those shrimp again. See? So you got these big king salmon, weigh 9, 10, 11 pounders, and they're eating shrimp that are not even 1.5 inches long. What's up, Trev? Yeah, I'm fishing in the inlet. I'm in the back bay. I'm in the cove. I'm in the islands. Fishing the backwater. Getting a couple keepers. We got 2 keepers today. Yeah, 2 keepers and hardly any fuel. It's pretty much solid black after you get 1 fish in here. A lot of electrolysis on the stops, Gary. Whoa, Gary, the $5. Whoa! Thanks, Gary. Getting shallow. Getting shallow. out or something. Don't you wish the doctors could just like cut your nerves out of your back when they hurt? There's no good reason for that. Just coughing hurts. Like no electrolysis. No, I think that is the electrolysis, Gary. Because what's happening is it's sacrificing itself. There's a positive charge on the wire, and you can tell because the copper's ablating. It's like that's the anode, I guess. The stainless steel doesn't do it because it's got more nobility than the copper. But the brass stops I have burn up. Like it's a problem. I wish I could fix that. I think I'm gonna start trying to keep a zinc. Like I don't want the zinc in the water on my wire, but maybe if it's just on the reel, because the stops that are like up on the reel corrode. The whole thing's burning. It's like a battery. Yeah, it's really hot. I don't know, I wasn't hot enough. Pre-season I was messing around and I was testing my wires and they were a little bit low. So I put a lot more zinc on and I put aluminum on too. I don't know, Malcolm Russell told me to do it. He said, I mean I could see for myself. The stops were, I mean I was getting some fish, but I wasn't getting like a lot of fish. And the fish were coming up like they weren't very active when they brought them up, which people say is good, but I don't know. I'm not fishing against anybody else. Killian caught about the same amount as me. If you're using the same thing and you're in the same spot day after day, somebody's getting more fish than you, then it's something to do with the voltage. What's up, Jan? Hello! Yeah, because part of the problem is, it's not like that much of a problem, but I can never keep my wire around for all that long because the brass stops will corrode until they start slipping. But if I put a zinc on my wire, if I put a zinc on that wire that's got those bright copper stops, they'll turn black. And I just know that when I have black stops, I don't catch fish. And it seems like I catch better without the zincs on my wire. There's a lot going on there, you know, and I think it's different with every boat, like what the best setting is. Still working on it. Check back later. Killian's trying to give me the new black box. Well, his old black box setup, it's like, he called it an AML. And I want it, but I want to send it back to Malcolm and have him service it. And honestly, I want the option to be able to just take it off get it out of there completely if it's not working right. That's what I did with my old one. The thing was driving me nuts. I gave it away. Hello! I wish I knew how to pronounce this Russian person's name because they come in like every day. Aluminum on the wire? Aluminum's a little bit hotter. It would do the same thing, I think. Supposedly, there's something that happens between the aluminum and the, like, having the two anodes together on the rudder does something. Yeah, that fish we just caught was pretty close. Oh, there's one. I see one coming up on the sonar. Come on, baby, bite that thing. Come on. He likes the anode. Come on. God will, it'll hit. They usually bite that one, don't they? They usually bite that one. Come on. I'm not touching anything. I'm not turning the boat. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just driving straight. Came up on the turn. Let's turn back into the cove some more. I have to turn now. Come on. a big one. Sometimes I wonder if I spook them off the bottom, like the boat goes over and all the noise and the feel of it, and they just like, ah, and they go to run off, and that's when I see them streaking up, and they don't bite. That other one we saw, it took a long time to bite. Come on. My buddy was telling me that he bonded his boat with a soldering the copper wires to the through hulls and the I tried that, and when I tried to solder the copper to the, it just dripped right off of there. I didn't have any luck with it. He said if you get it clean enough that it'll stick. I know I don't have a great connection to my through hulls. It's kind of a moving target. I hate it when I see a fish like that and I don't catch it. I wonder if I need to go faster or slower. Doesn't like my gear. Well, that one was going down, but it bit anyway. That was today. Was it going down? No, today it was going down, that one. But it was going down and it hit. Sometimes they just seem to be in a bad mood and they'll go down and you won't catch them. And then the next day you'll get them. Some birds diving in the water here right now. That fish isn't having it, but we're getting ready to go back over it again. I got to turn. Maybe it'll bite on the turn. It came up on the turn. That might be the thing. It came up and the gear wasn't going fast enough. It got a good look at the line and the hooks and stuff and turned around. So I was going too slow. Johnny Small Peppers live in 30 minutes. Pepper Katina. We'll get this thing turned around, go back down the old drag, y'all. Boy, if I could get 3 or 4, that would be a pretty heavy load to drag up the daggone dock, really. Hurt my back dragging the fish. I can get them though. Not too many. Yeah, I think we'll just keep going after this pass. We'll just troll on back up. It's about that time, 12. I got that doctor's appointment at 2:30. I'm not counting them, Shannon. Last time we started counting fish, a whole bunch of freezer boats showed up. No more counting the fish. I count the small numbers. I guess I can tell you I got, how many did I get? 2? I think I got 2. That's an acceptable number to beat. The freezer boat's not coming up here for 2 fish. And once I get more than like 3 or 4, I don't tell them. That's too many. They'll think if Devin caught 3, I can catch 30. And they're probably right. But 20 is probably not enough for him to drive up to Yakutat, so. Yeah, I don't like counting. I only count up to about 5, and then I lose count most of the time. But yeah, it's a real problem here. I mean, there's a whole fleet of boats. There's like 160 working boats down there, and me, I'm the only one in Yakutat. So, of course, we got all kinds of problems here. Make it difficult to stay here. A boat will come up here and try. They don't stay. They stay 1 year and then they go back to Sitka. It's better down there. Yeah, there's that many boats. It's typically like, the fleet has gotten to be 60 boats fishing out of Sitka, but altogether there's 160 of us. 60 at Sitka. Supposedly there's 30. We've got 30 permits that fish in Yakutat. There's obviously not 30 boats out today, but the rest of them are in Petersburg and Craig, and scattered around Juneau, and most of them are in Sitka and Petersburg. Used to be way more boats in Yakutat, not anymore. They got other stuff to troll for down there in the summer, like people do it for a job, and in Yakutat it's like, there's nothing to do in the summer, so it's really not viable, so people don't do it for a job. You got me and Killian driving down there in the summer. We moved to go to the fish. Well, it's all relative. Gladys, we get a quota. The quota for the winter is 45,000 fish. Yeah, there's a few guys in Elfin Cove. I liked it better when there wasn't that many boats. There didn't used to be that many boats because guys could make a really good living just in the summer, and it got harder to make a living just in the summer, and the king price came up quite a bit, like compared to what it used to be. So more people started doing it in the winter. Yeah, we catch 45,000 by the end of the season now. For a while we weren't getting it, so they shortened our season because it was like one year we only got 8,000 or 12,000, and so they started cutting back the days that we could fish because they're like, all right, there's not enough fish, so stop fishing. But then after they made the adjustments, the numbers started to come up again, so they started to let us fish more. But the number's always been 45,000. We get really jacked in the summer. Like, you know, I only got to fish 4 days this summer. So I have to, you know, if they're going to put the fish anywhere, they need to be in the winter, because there's nothing else for me to do in the winter except for king salmon fish. I am completely dependent on king salmon. You know, there's no Devin Fernandez tribal allotment of 60,000 pounds of halibut. I have to fish for king salmon, or I want to have a job. Out here fishing for my wages today. I got about $150 worth of kings on board. Which one? Oh, on yours I was actually, because I put it up on the wire, and then, hold on, I got it right here. This is the one. And it's all tangled up. I cut it loose. That one. I never would have put that out there. I never would have bought that from the store. I mean, what is that even? That's like, what is that? It's not. Oh, that's a clear. It's clear UV with the white. That's the back of the moon glow sticker. So you got the moon glow, and then on this side, it's just got the glow tape, and the back of this sticker is showing that color. It's like whitish, like kind of a natural white, like a fish belly white. And then it's got this horrendous green, dual green color. But one thing that works for sure, that's like over and over again, it's been as successful I've seen, is the combination of pink and green. And that's what that is. And glow. So you got pink, green, glow, and white all. Whatever, they bit it. Big one. Looks like this big. So big. Was a real fat one. Wasn't that big. I wish it was 30 pounds. That one, when I first threw it on the deck, I was thinking 30 pounds, and then when I put it in my cleaning trough, I could see that it wasn't all that big. Here we go. We're lining up right at this same spot again. And will we get another keeper? I gotta leave the area now for my the red hot spot. Yeah, I put the red hot spot. I caught fish on the red hot spot. I had a red hot spot up high on the wire with a brown Kajiki squid, the brown blaze orange and glow. I caught multiple keepers on that yesterday. My flasher sponsor was on here yesterday. He says they're watching it at work. I don't know if they're taping up flashers or he's working at something else, but he has showed some excellent support from Metro and Son flashers. Very nice of him. Told him, because I had one that got ripped off yesterday, Shannon. Something big got it and broke the whole dang thing. Broke the leader at the wire. All I got back was my snap. Took the Metro flasher. I got some new leader line at my house. I keep forgetting to bring it down. It's Lemoy Diamond, High Catch or something. It's got like a slightest green tint to it. It's almost plain mono, but it's got the slightest light green tint. I think I paid $280 for 2,000 yards. It seems nice. It's kind of hard. It feels kind of like P-line or something. Marty Bernowski, what's up? Julianne, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to tap the screen, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Trying to get 9,100 subscribers. Yep. Tony, what's up? Did you get the bear yet? Tony, I think you left before I caught a big fish yesterday. Right after you left, I got a monster one. 20 pounder. We hardly ever get 20 pounders here. We get them in Sitka all the time, every day. $420s, yeah. Well, I'd like to get some 30s for sure. They'd probably just break me off. I might have had a 30 pounder on yesterday because I got a, I don't know what it was. They snapped my line. Snapped my line, I didn't even see it. Which makes me think it was probably a halibut because I didn't see the wire jumping up and down. Yeah, Scotty commented on a video last night, but I haven't seen him in the live this week. We're fishing the rocks. Look, Tony, we're right in the rocks. Look at this. Not only do I talk the talk, but I walk the walk. I gotta get in the rocks. I don't know, maybe Scotty's doctor told him to lay off the YouTube for a little bit. That's a good idea, Tony. I gotta get some. Next time I get some of the, we got the sand eels, you know, the little needlefish, sand lance. They work great. Need a long shank hook. Maybe I can find some long shank hooks in California. I did, Shannon. I already tapped the bottom once today. I'm fishing 9 feet deeper than I usually do, so I kind of, I made this drag so many times that I think it, you know, I automatically, and then I'm like, oh, I'm fishing 10 feet deeper. Oh my goodness. Tapped it. Juliet, fishing port in UK called stuffed the most easterly place in England. They catch a lot of lobster there, don't they? I'm really upset with the British government for not allowing the fishermen to catch those tuna. They got these swarms of tuna out there, and they're all, National Geographic says there's not enough tuna. They're out there just literally jumping out of the water all over the place, and the government won't let you fish for them. And then the people agree with them, you know, they're, oh yeah, we better be careful not to catch those fish. What is wrong with you? They're gonna swim over to Spain and they're out there hitting them with harpoons and stuff. Get some fish, it's okay. They do it off the coast of Devon even. It's like, see, in Devon they've got the giant tuna. They're eating the whatchamacallits. The gars. You see them busting up on schools of the garfish. Or whatever they call them. And those are probably protected too. I got one on the float today. Jason, I got him. The first keeper came on the float. I had a nice little bite that got away, and then then the stream got killed by the weather. Then I caught a keeper on the float. Yeah, we haven't had enough people coming through to get any real trolls around. Not enough viewers to get the troublemakers. Somebody asked me to show my feet today. Like, what the heck kind of a request is that? Show your feet. No. Show my feet. What, I got an ice cream cone, Shannon? What am I gonna do with that? Whoa! Holy mackerel! Who knows? I didn't even see what they said. I don't feel like looking at it. Let it go. I just let it go. I'm gonna go to the other side. We trolled all the way down the bank over here, didn't get nothing. I don't usually fish to the other side of this inlet, but I'm going over there now. Probably lose signal because I'll be right up against the trees. My dish is slightly tilted to help the rain fall off. Why aren't you fishing, Jason? What is the deal? Is it bad weather? Is Phil on vacation? Is the boat broken? Is the price bad? Getting ready for crabbing? New motor? Yeah, that's major right there. That's super happy. Yeah, that's good. We're to be happy. Hard to do sometimes. But we're commanded to be happy. Hello, Cecilia, that's it, Cecilia, that's a good name. There's more sea otters in here today. Oh yeah. Maybe there'll be fish over here today. You're welcome, Marty! Try and get me to read stuff. Not good with names. Should be. but I'm not. A roaming gang of otters. I won't say what I wish I could do with those otters. I don't think it would be good for me. It wouldn't be good for my YouTube channel or my long-term standing with the local law enforcement. I just say that I'm not allowed to do anything to them. They're highly protected. Bill Clinton passed them. Well, Bill Clinton's administration, they got super ultra protected Marine Mammal Protection Act. I need a new wallet. There's a guy on YouTube. What's his channel called? Mason's Gun Reviews or something. Mason Leatherwork. I don't know. Mason. It's one of the big bullet testing and gel or whatever. He's always trying to sell leather slings. Uh-oh, here comes the heavy rain. It's probably gonna lose you guys. Look at that. Look at that rain right there. You see it? It's the yak attack rain. It's not a little bit, but a lot. See it coming down the boat? Oh my goodness. Right behind the rain, it looks fine. Maybe I'll stay live, I don't know. It's raining even harder now. I know, I'm inside. Good thing there's no fish on the line. I have to go out there. I like this, not catching all these shakers all the time. Just 2 shakers today is all. How to get so far today, Tony Hamilton, what's up? You look familiar. We're just trolling around, hoping we can pick up another fish here. I don't have long to fish. Let's see, 12:50. I got a boogie pretty soon. I'm gonna speed up actually. I never catch anything down here. Let's go fast. Maybe we'll get a reaction bite on the fast. We got 2, I think, 2. Maybe we got 3. I think we only got 2. We kind of went, it was raining like crazy this morning. My truck's broken, so I had to give Holly a ride in her truck to work so I could get to my doctor's appointment today. And, yeah, I got 2:30 appointment. I should have told him I wanted it to be later, but I missed one appointment and then I canceled another appointment, so I figured I'll just go in whenever they want me or I'll start getting mad over there. Let's see if we can pull a shaker off this corner. I mean a keeper. Super Skip Jim likes to fish over here. I never do much good with it on this side. Sometimes I get a shakers, but usually not keepers. There's a flock of cormorants. That's, you know, fish ducks up here. See them? Get out of there, wire. Oh my goodness, I got wire. Where'd they go? Can't see nothing with this thing like this. They're right there, a whole bunch of them. See them? There they are. Those are cormorants. And they also eat shrimp. They eat shrimp and herring, crabs. They'll eat anything they can get their little beak on down there. We're allowed to shoot them, but then if we shoot them, we gotta use their feathers or eat them. And they can't have season. I pretty much leave them alone, unless I'm duck hunting, then I shoot them. They're bigger than you would think. Actually, I have my shotgun with me. But I'm not gonna shoot off the boat, not unless it stops. bunch of cormorants. I wonder if they're swimming with the king salmon. I'm having a problem hitting the bottom over here. Trolling by this area. Move out a little bit. It's one of those little salt chucks here. It's been a long time since I caught a keeper off of it. Maybe today's the day. We're now on the eastern bank of the inlet. There's a lot of feed around. There's some little stuff on the surface. There's all those clouds you were seeing over on the other side. Let's see. Tom Garner. Hello, Thomas. Catch a Pacific cod there, Shannon? The pea cod or the ling cod? I caught a big pea cod the other day. Let it go. Probably not allowed to keep those either. Gently release, Shannon. Gently release. Oh, black cod, okay. There's a bunch of ducks. There was a big flock of mallards like right in front of me the other day out here. There's a bunch of surf scoters. They're not good to eat though. They're trophy ducks from the guys from lower 48. It's a big old duck. It's like the biggest duck. And I mean, they can weigh up to like 12 pounds, I think. Here they are. They're right here. They got a white spot on their head. Here they go. Where'd they go? Ah. There's two of them that are setting away. Almost got to show them to you. Have my camera zoomed in too much there. They got a white and orange thing going on here. It makes them look kind of like a penguin. They're pretty cool, really. Missed it. Gary's too fast. Gary's waiting in the troll blind. My daggone neck. My neck. Look at all this hair too. Need to cut this stuff off. Look at all that hair. How long is that? It's like 5.5, 6 inches long. You can cut it off with a weed whacker. Hang upside down and have Holly run the weed whacker on it. That's awkward. 50 floating yellow eye. Yeah. They're just taking a nap. You know, when you learn to swim and you hold your breath and then float, they're just learning to swim. Oh, those cormorants are really asking for it. I need some cormorant feathers for my clothing. 32-foot, Julie. Best back up from my boat. They're doing all right, Edward. I got 2. That's pretty good for where I'm fishing. Fishing right by the harbor. I got a doctor's appointment to get my stitches out. I get my stitches pulled out. Hopefully he pulls them out and he's not like, "Ah, your hand looks terrible. You should have come to see me. This is an emergency." Smack it with one of those. You'll get that thing they hit your kneecap with and it'll hit my stitches with it instead of taking them out. That's what I'm hoping to avoid. I haven't seen my cousin in here in a while, Eve. I might have upset them. They're a little bit sensitive. There's an eagle. What are you doing? A juvenile bald eagle. Carrots are your favorite snack? I like them too. I'm just fresh out though. Yeah, good to see you too, Edward. Yeah, we got some time off work there when it's not open. It's open now. Winter Kings. Let's get in the swing of it. Tomorrow is going to be decent weather. Saturday is going to be great weather. Stream on tomorrow and Saturday. Sunday is church, and then Tuesday or Monday is going to be good weather, I think. And I think Tuesday I head off to the Golden State, right? Is that California? For my 7-day long-range fishing trip. I got the report today, Gary. They said the wahoo are biting strong. Really good report on the wahoo and yellowtail. I have to make sure I got enough wahoo bombs. They're going to cut off my bomb, and I only have 1 bomb, and then they cut it off, and I'll be short. I hope so too. I'm going to be trying really hard for the wahoo. I guess maybe if I just drop that wahoo bomb down enough times, maybe I'll get him. Maybe I could use I have another vertical jig that's like really long, shiny jig. Maybe if I just put a little wire on that and drop that thing down enough times, I'll bite that. $45 knots. It's too many knots. He's snapping the stuff off my roof. I don't know. Up here, a little ways further up here, it gets to be where I catch fish sometimes. And for whatever reason, they don't normally bite on this section of the island. Trolling up alongside Doggy Island, they call it. I need to put some Rain-X on my window. I need like a whole list of things. I don't know where my other phone is. I could make a list on my other phone. Rain-X. I wonder if the Rain-X will work on that Starlink thing. Or melt the plastic on it. Or not stick to it. Pretty soon it's going to start snowing and icing. I have to de-ice the Starlink. It'll probably be easier than trying to deal with all this rain. I think I saw snow in the forecast. Yeah, I got one. It's not that big, Gary. It's just, I got it. I got some 250 gram. I don't know what we're gonna do exactly. It sounds like yellowtail along the, I don't know, yellowtail, yellowfin, and wahoo is what I'm hearing. With the emphasis on wahoos, I think they're getting a lot of them. I hope they keep getting them. That's the problem with looking at somebody else's report, like, the wahoo are really biting. Well, yeah, they were biting last week and this week, but I'm going next week, you know. Normally isn't November is normally the time when they get the wahoo. We're a little early. Seeing some feed now. No, I don't have a 600 gram jig. The heaviest jig I got is like 300. I don't think they're fishing any big jig kind of stuff. I think it's all little yellowfin, like maybe 50, 60 pounders. I don't know. I got some big tackle though. There are some big fish. I don't know where they're getting them, Gary. They're not saying where they're catching them at. They're just saying they're getting them. And I'm seeing pictures of them. They're not small. And there's lots of them. I heard one boat went down. Every single person on the boat had at least one wahoo. That's crazy. We don't have anything like that here, Julie. Shannon likes to go trawling, though. He's got a big trawler boat. You can walk across the deck of that thing for a while. They got trawlers north of me, or west, I should say, of Kodiak, and up in the Bering Sea, but not in Yakutat. Looks like the weather's closing in again. Getting dark again. Where are they then, Gary? Where have they been fishing? Matt, I said Thompson, hello! Oh my goodness! I don't have time to mess around much longer. I'm pretty soon I'm gonna have to pick up my doctor's appointment. I'm gonna be able to troll. See, I'll be able to troll in front of this thing. Let's see, it'll take me 20 minutes. I got a little bit more time. Better speed up, get to where the fish are. Yeah, I heard 7 and 8 day trips were getting them. The kid I talked to at the tackle shop, I'm like, what's going on with the hooks? And he told me they were getting bluefin. And I'm like, but Gary said it's yellowfin, and so did the other report. He's like, no, they're getting small bluefin. I guess that there's so many small bluefin around town that's what's got him thinking that. But he sold me some small hooks and some small jigs, which is fine because I didn't already have that stuff, so I got some now. He said the bait size, they had all different size bait, and I'm sure that's the right thing to say if you're selling hooks. So he said get like some really small hooks. And then I got some 30-pound fluorocarbon. Not very much, but I got some from him. Are those stupid little bluefin down there too? Is that what we're gonna catch? 15-pound bluefin tuna. Here comes the rain, heavy rain again. Maybe better size. Oh man. I wonder what we're gonna do at night. I always wanted to jig fish at night for those things. But you think we'll be in yellowtail in the shallows at night for the yellowtail or what?